From Kansas City's breaking news leader, this is 41 Action News.
Plus, do you have the same password for several websites? How it could lead to a window of trouble. From smartphones to laptops and iPads, it's becoming rare when we actually unplug. So how do you secure your documents online? Annalea Scharack joins us with tips, and Annalea Scharack is a Director of Compliance and Security for CoSentry. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
So senior citizens obviously are the ones that probably with the most documents because of their age and everything that they've gone through. They're the ones who are most at risk. What tips do you have for them?
Well, the first question would be, what type of documents are we talking about? Some original documents you couldn't put in an electronic location. So it might be a good idea to even think about a bank safety deposit box for the original documents, such that have seals on them.
Like what? What kind of documents?
Like birth certificates, maybe a social security number, something that you actually need the original document.
Most of everything, though, is electronic now, and we live in that age, and so many people are online, so many different accounts, Facebook, LinkedIn, eHarmony, whatever you do. I mean, everything involves passwords, and your life is out there. It's
becoming that way, yes. With those documents, since they are electronic, the next question I'd ask is, do I really need those documents? If I do not need them, I would get rid of them.
Okay.
If I absolutely have to have them, there's a couple ways to go about it, and it really depends on availability and confidentiality. If you want these documents from availability standpoint and you need them really quick, there's a couple ways that you could go about it. You could actually purchase an external hard drive. Save that in a location, again, a safety deposit box.
Yeah.
Or you could use something like the cloud or some other type of online storage.
What does CoSentry do?
So CoSentry, we service many clients that have electronic data.
Okay, and so you help them out with making sure that those things, that electronic information, all of that stuff is secure.
Yes, that it's secure. And security isn't just a stamp of approval. I know, everybody wants that rubber stamp to say this is a secure location.
Sure.
And it's really not that easy. Security is several layers. From physical layers such as access into the CoSentry facility, making sure that we have video and cameras and people are only supposed to be able to get to where they need to get to.
Wow.
That's just the physical side of it.
Sure.
But now, since data is so electronic, there's many technical controls around that as well.
Yeah, it becomes a little bit more complicated.
Definitely complicated. Yeah. So not only now are you thinking about physical access, you're thinking about logical access, which is referred to as such as when you're logging into a system where you have a username and password. We're
hearing more and more, I mean, it seems to become a common theme in the news where Facebook or just LinkedIn has recently been hacked, and so did eHarmony. How can people protect themselves just at that basic level? Well,
first I would think about the fundamentals. So we need to start being aware of all of the locations that we have our data. And there's all new technologies, new applications out there on the internet, which is great. It helps business functions, it helps personal, social media, but at the same time you need to figure out, one, where is all my data? And I think we forget it, and then there's data just all over the place.
Sure.
One of the things is, again, usernames and passwords don't have a simple password, and that seems so fundamental. But at the same time, we're creatures of habit. One of the reasons why LinkedIn is saying change your password is because most likely, if I have a password at one application or one tool on the internet, I'm going to have a password again, the very same one somewhere else, and that's what they want. The hackers want your identity.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy because most of us want to make it simple when we go onto all these different accounts, and trying to remember all of those passwords can be tough.
Right.
Yeah.
And then another thing I would do is, before I start putting my sensitive documents anywhere, I would take a look at the small print. I would actually ask the company, Company A or whichever location you're going to store these electronic documents, what are you doing to protect my data?
Definitely.
I think we forget that, and sometimes we're naive to think that everywhere is safe.
And they're going to do their best to protect our information.
They are, but make sure you check or ask. There's chat now, just immediate chat. There's customer service lines. Have they been audited? That's another thing. Is a third party outside of this company audited them to make sure that they are going to protect my data. That
they're secure and safe. Annalea, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. And CoSentry, once again, is the highest level security data center in Kansas City, and they're actually expanding. I hear that you guys are going to be expanding in the Leawood area, right? Great. And we'll be right back, everyone. Stay tuned.
Thank you.